Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon. Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching a quick gaming review of the Samsung Galaxy A10. The phone is priced at Rs 8500 and you're getting the Exynos 7884 octa-core chipset clocking at 1.6 GHz, and there's the Mali G71 M.2 GPU that is going to give the graphics performance for this phone. And one disappointment with this phone would be the presence of 2 GB of RAM. There's not more than that. Only 2 GB of RAM is what is given here. So let's first play the game that's PUBG Mobile and see whether it's actually going to play, or even if it plays, how well will that be done? Because with this chipset and the amount of RAM that is given here, I don't expect the game to do any well in this case. And anyway, before we start the game, the temperature right now on the phone is about 28.4 degrees towards the front. Towards the back, it's about 30.2 degrees. So this is also the ambient temperature. Here, it's 26.8, the temperature in the room. And now also checking out the battery percentage, it's 100% battery that is on the phone right now. And unlike the other Samsung Galaxy A phones, that's A30 and A50, this does not have the Super AMOLED display. It's just the basic IPS LCD display that is given on this phone. So the system spec requirement is set to medium, which is good. It's not low. And directly jumping into the graphic settings, here what you see is HD possible at high. So that's good compared to the Realme 3, which also has the same HD and high that is possible on that phone as well. And you have smooth and high as well. And under the graphics, the notch settings, it's normal. We're keeping it normal because here it's just that auto drop notch, the infinity V notch, which the company calls, and this gap anyway would be useless here. So now setting the graphics to HD and high, and we had to log into our account so that we could play war mode. War mode is what most of you wanted us to play. So this is going to be the war mode. With the speakers, I already feel that the speakers are not so good, but let's see. It's similar to how the Galaxy A30 was. With the speaker performance, we were disappointed with the speakers, so we don't see a lot of difference with the speaker output. It seems the same, but with the graphics it does seem slow on that aspect. It's the Car 98K round, that's the sniper round, and that would be a good thing to judge here. With the ping speed of 70, this is surely a disappointment. And it's not even getting into that zoom, that is the scope. As soon as we scoped it, stuttered a bit, and that's where it felt that it's not good at the performance, but we'll have to keep playing and then see whether it did well or not. So the speakers are not good, that's the first judgment here. The speaker output is not good at all. It's quite low with the output, and with the game as well, I don't really see this to be doing well. So surely if I have to choose between this and the Realme 3 for gaming, I would say that the Realme 3 should be my choice. Since this has a lot of lags, by the time I set the focus and scope into a person, someone else might even knock me out. So that's how bad this is. It's hard to see things in this. So the performance is actually very bad when you talk about the war mode. That's what most of you had preferred for us to play, so that here there's a lot of enemies and then the judgment can easily happen. But you can see it's clearly lagging. And let me now, while this is going on, let me now change the graphics to smooth and see if things change that way. Smooth and high is what we'll try to play now. So now going into the graphic settings and smooth and high. So now let's see if things change a bit. A little different here, but still not something that you would really be satisfied about. So you might have to compromise with the frame rate or even the graphic quality. So let's end this war here and let's go to regular gameplay now. Even this would have a lot of enemies around in a small area, so we could test this out as well. And the temperature right now is about 36.2 degrees on the front of the device. On the back it's about 37.7. That's the temperature that we see. And let's keep playing for some more time. So here are the lags. The person can even he, he's punching me and I'm still not able to focus and hit. That's how bad this is. So now going to play one more time before we finally end the PUBG Mobile gaming and then move to another game, that's Asphalted. Uh, with this, I'm quite disappointed with Samsung offering nothing good here. And this doesn't even have a 3 GB RAM variant where we could think that it might do better with the higher RAM. It's with the chipset and the GPU where it's not performing well. Giving users an option of HD and high and not performing is not something that users might be happy with. Uh, Again, it's not fair to compare it always, but with the Realme 3, we had seen that the Realme 3 was playing the game quite well. It was not the best of the performances there as well, but it was much better than this one. And it's almost the same price at which you're getting these two phones. And if you're talking about ping, it's 20 milliseconds, the best ping that you get on PUBG Mobile. So there's no issues with the connectivity. Whatever you see is the issue with the gameplay itself, the GPU performance itself. So in a way, this is quite disappointing, and we might end the gameplay here. So that's it. Let's end it here. This was quite a long video that we had to do only because we couldn't judge it properly first, and then we now understand that the gameplay is not good. The gaming performance of the Galaxy A10 is not good with the PUBG Mobile at least. We'll now move on to the next game. We'll close this down. You can see how lagging this is when you're trying to even close the app, go to the home screen. Now the next game is this Asphalted. I hope at least this plays well. We aren't sure whether this will do, but we still hope it does. So this is the reason why we don't always test the games on a game such as Asphalt, because Asphalt is usually optimized for the smartphones, and people don't really get disappointed with this gaming because it works. That's not the case with the other games that need a good GPU. Here, usually what happens is the developers of the game also optimize the game based on the smartphone and the chipset. So here you can see there's no issue with the performance. It's been playing quite well. If you had seen, that was not the issue with the PUBG Mobile gaming. So this was the Asphalted gameplay. You saw there was no issue here. And in case you're wondering if Asphalt 9 can be played, this Asphalt 9 was not shown in the Play Store when we tried searching for that, which means yeah, there's no support, because that game shows up only if the phone is supported. So it's only Asphalt 8 that is shown here, and there's no Asphalt 9. So let's end this here. Let's check out what's the battery percentage that is finally here. Again, around 37.2 on the front, and on the back it's around the same 37.4 degrees. So the phone did not heat up much. There's no issue with the heating up of the phone. There's no issue that way. The only problem with the phone was with the gameplay itself. The gaming performance was not good when we tried PUBG Mobile, and the battery percentage is 96% that is left here. The problem is the gameplay is not good, and that is why we are quite disappointed with the gaming on the Galaxy A10. I'm sure most of you might again say that it's a budget phone, what do you expect? But we do expect games to do well when the chipset is able to handle it well. So with the Realme 3, there was that case of Helio P70 offering quite a good graphic performance. This is just 500 rupees lesser than that. It should be at least closer to that. Though there is a possibility for HD and high graphics on PUBG Mobile, it did not play well. So that is it with the gaming review of the Samsung Galaxy A10 smartphone. If you have any other questions, do let me know and subscribe to Gizmo for more. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.